Hello everyone, this is Chara, and recently, with the help of Ink Performance Labs and VicVion, we managed to run a Splatoon 1 tournament in 2021. The broken quick respawn, invincibilities, old terrible maps, damage up and burst bomb E-liter, it all returns. And these are the highlights from the Swiss stage, which is part 1 of this tournament. Not too many teams are eliminated here, and it's the chance for everyone to de-rust and get used to the old game. Oh, and by the way, Splatoon 1 was so far back in the Dark Ages that there was no spectator mode. The only way tournaments got casted back in the day is to restream other people's streams. There's also no weapons at the top of the screen, and no way to see people's gear. Splatoon 1 is casting on hard mode. This tournament and video highlights took a ton of time to make, so if you end up enjoying it, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing for more content, and I hope you all enjoy. Alright, we're on Urchin Underpass Zones. Unfortunately, these guys do not have game audio, so for game 1 it's muted while I find a playlist. We have E-liter Slosher, I think a Range Blaster, and the good old damage up, of course. You gotta have that damage up.
I'm glad we get to watch this from the perspective of the E-liter, just to see where they go during this.
Oh, and we've already seen a partial charge kill. This is Splatoon 1! And they got burst bombs.
God, I missed it.
Yeah, this is definitely the Splatoon. You don't get to experience this in Splatoon 2, for better or for worse. But
people always say, man, I missed Splatoon 1. Then you just see this guy's gameplay, and you're like, oh yeah, this is why we shouldn't miss that.
Lines for a little bit. Trying to build up that Echo Locator. The bubble comes out, kill coming out from the leader, and the Echo Locator, killer whale coming out here. All the specials to push in. Just needs to get this pick, but it doesn't happen as Kochis goes down. But the burst bombs from the E-liter finding a kill, definitely balanced here. Looking for a kill.
Extremely balanced.
On the 10 attack, not able to find it as the E-liter does slowly get pushed back, trying to find these partial charge kills on the zone right now. The Ink Strike comes out from Pika, Echo Locator comes out, but they're 2 players down. The zone does flip for the other team. In Splatoon 1, you do not have a big opportunity for pushes due to a lot of players running quick respawn, which will always reduce your respawn time in this game. Completely fair mechanic. So you have very little time.
That no one gets to see. That's
and we see the power of damage up burst bombs.
God!
Coming in, getting
the easy double,
range.
a close range E-liter. Just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just rapid trying so hard to cover zone. Only have 10 seconds, though, to get back into zone, looks like.
Echo Locator comes out. They're trying to contest the zone. E-liter smartly trying to paint over it. Gets the kill on Birch, but it is not enough, and Splat Zones only will be going down in Game 1 to call me if you get lost. With the solid Game 1 victory.
Another thing we forgot to mention during this is that in this game, you can't see how much of the zone is covered by one particular team. It's either yours, theirs, or no one's.
Able to just, you know, good luck dodging the whale when you're on a bridge. But this E-liter gets 2 kills, ready to grab the Rainmaker. Probably doesn't want to pick it up himself, being a slower one. Needs to have someone with run speed grabbing that Rainmaker unless they plan to bring it underneath. But another kill and a double coming out once again. This E-liter making the plays.
It look so easy. But they're too scared, I think, to grab the Rainmaker at this time, looks like. I think of all of them, maybe the Heavy should pick it up. I bet you that Heavy is running all run speed.
Yeah, odds does go down. The E-liter is going for the grab. Doesn't have the run speed, so will smartly go above. But it's a little bit hard to move the Rainmaker without any run speed on this map. And the E-liter is just being bombarded, trying to stay alive here. And that Rainmaker, by the way, in this game, will not reset until it is grabbed. It does not reset whatsoever in this game.
Oh yeah, so it's just gonna be there.
Yeah, so there's no incentive for the attacking team to make sure it stays there, to sacrifice a member. They can just chill. They can just camp it there, because the defending team is the one that's gonna have to grab it if they want to move it off their plat.
A couple of picks.
And they do finally manage to get it, trying to make a break for it into mid, just to get it away from their side of the map. Does go down, and the Zuka managing to take down the E-liter once again.
It's too much in the first game, but they're getting good use out of it this time around.
Yeah, definitely. Does require a bit of damage up. Oh, but does go down to the E-liter. They don't need that many points to get past 70, especially if they run underneath. And the E-liter gets another pick before going down to Isabel. And the Rainmaker being popped in mid here. And they're trying to have something happen.
On the side of blue. This could be where the points happen, I think.
Oh,
Bazooka
the lead!
out 2. Oh,
That
let's
is
go.
the lead. Barely for the side of Splat Zones only. They still have a chance in this game. E-Leader showing off its increased range, trying to pop or at least contest the shield.
Ayo.
But Odds gets the pick, trying to run across this bridge here. Not able to find one. And the Saucer on the side of Splat Zones only does go down. And right now, the lead has been flipped already. That Rainmaker just goes so fast with run speed, it's already gone. And there is only 10 seconds left.
I've been watching your stream this whole time. No wonder you've been saying everything before it happens.
I thought you were on
God.
Mangoes.
I forgot to swap tabs.
It's okay. Oh, but the Inkzuka will be getting the kill, ending the game here. And that will be, call me if you get lost, getting the 2-0 victory. And they will be taking Swiss round 1. No team is out at this stage, but a nice decisive victory, so congratulations to them. By the way, in between the first 2 rounds, one of our teams was loading up in a turf war just to get some warm-up in, and this happened.
And Soda actually looks good.
What is this?
Yo.
Hello?
I just love the immediate
this,
reaction,
man?
just of, what? What?
Corinne,
You're dying. I just can't stop dying.
what the man?
I love the classic
Respawn
gear that
is
they're wearing too with their
undercommon.
Cherry H3.
I think they
Aw,
just
Cherry
lose the
H3 days.
game.
Dude, what the
Oh,
dude?
wait, I'm out, I'm out.
The enemy team.
Yeah, what do you even do with
Oh
that?
no,
point?
wait, they got out!
Yo!
Why are there balloons?
What the
So yeah, we're still waiting for the round, but that happened. I think there's another one.
I don't think it does.
Let's see.
I just lost my.
Wait, this looks normal. Oh, never mind.
It does. Oh,
Never
Well,
mind!
gameplay. What's gonna happen? Oh!
wait, which one is it?
Yeah, never mind. I think it. Yeah.
Oh, there they are. There's Yup.
Is the Japanese.
There they go. Oh!
Dude, it lags so much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And they just flying in the sky.
God, the frame rate.
What a great game.
Oh.
I believe one of them might be No Name, but I'm not sure. But we are on Zone's Port, and Zone's Port is a little different in this game. There are 2 zones, one on each side of the map in this case, as well as Port being a little bit different. Mostly more just claustrophobic, honestly. But we do see the 10 attack on the side of, I don't know this team's name, setting up on the right. Cherry very good on this map due to the walls. Charger's pretty solid here. But this map is very difficult to cap both zones on because of how far you do need to go. Oh, those booyahs are loud. Oh, I know why.
Yup.
It's because they're on the gamepad, so they're probably going...
Yup.
Yeah.
Alright, so one team is No Name. The team that has Ace Tick on it is No Name. That's their actual name.
Alright. We do see the 10 attack from No Name getting a pick on the Soda Slosher, and they have maintained Zone's Port. The main thing similar between games is lockouts are still very easy on this map. In fact, it's probably even easier in Splatoon 1. The main strategy is really to just crack into the other zone and try to stall it. But the Splat Bomb will be finding a pick onto the 10 attack player here, and the Soda will begin their push in. And Stealth Jump in this game hides your marker entirely, but does slow down your jump by 20%. That's why it's a little bit slower, but it's still absolutely broken. The Dual Squelcher goes down. I forgot that weapon exists. That's weird.
I used to main that in Splatoon 1, actually.
Well, you get to see it again.
Yay! I used to play it like a 10 attack because all the people that I watched were aggros, like Fuzzy. And I was like, oh, so that's how you're supposed to play this game, right?
And that's like Splatoon 1 as a whole, but Inkzuka does go down, the 10 attack finding 2, finding a triple kill to get the wipe, and that should secure the win for No Name.
Splatoon 1? Haha, yeah, Splatoon 1, yeah!
Speaking of Splatoon 1, here we go, the tiny map that is Black Belly Rainmaker, notoriously bad, and we do see the teams loading out here. And yeah, Black Willy Rainmaker was so bad that it was banned in Splatoon 1 solo queue, so I had to put it in my tournament, of course.
There's nothing better than seeing somebody just take that Rainmaker and run it immediately to the podium in like 15 seconds. Let's be real.
That is true. And we do see Squiffer coming out on the side of Dumpy. Or no, on the side of No Name, actually. Getting a pick. We do see the 10-hex stealth jumping in mid. A great start for No Name, as they will be grabbing that Rainmaker. We do see a flanker promptly get shot down by that Luna Blaster, having a much larger radius in this game. And the map's already over.
Oh, no.
Huh, I wonder why
how
people
it
don't
be.
play this stage. Yeah, that's the game. That's the set. 2-0 for Dumpy. Congrats.
Oh, I cannot color
Imagine
Yo.
Dragon's radioactive.
I mean, they look radioactive.
Holy
Let's see yours.
Wait, they're all the same ink color. Oh god, how do you tell who's who?
It's so.
My god.
Saturation Gober. Joel says crack and pee-pee cry. Oh, yo! Splat Zone Slaughter Heights!
Here we go. The map with probably the biggest walls in the entire game, one of the most unique stages, bring this back, and we got Octobrush, which with damage up in close range, can two-shot people. Very fair and balanced. Please bring this back. So that should be very
They have a
interesting.
Dynamo too. They have their zone already like on lock with the Dynamo roller on this map.
Yep, and rollers do not have vertical flicks in this game. Sprinklers are much better in this game. They do not decrease painting range. They do more damage. They paint better. Very interesting. We do see the beacon setup. Killer Whale going into the skybox. Not quite able to find anything. But the Octobrush finding kills. This comp showing its strength as they get the game 1 win.
Oh, there we go.
Here
We
we
got
go.
a bunch of people in chat who have never seen it before.
Alright, here you go, guys. This is Rainmaker Pit. It's not fun, but it's here.
Welcome!
You see E-Leader Dynamo and 2 other weapons that I will now never know because they're not at the top of the screen.
I saw a T-Tech in there too.
Okay. Mini, and we do have Disruptor, which is basically Toxic Mist, but it sticks to you. It was broken. It's the most broken sub-weapon Splatoon's ever had. They are grabbing the Rainmaker here, pushing it with this tornado shot. Oh, they're 3 down. That might be the game. The Dynamo managing to save it right before it goes past the point of no return.
Ayo, good save. So
Stealth
yeah,
jump coming in.
They really thought, what if we put the podium
Oh, I got a
behind
kill!
Spawn?
2 kills!
Oh, let's go!
Yep.
Oh, let's go!
There we go. The stealth jump you can't see in this game doesn't have a marker at all. And that might be the game if they can bring the Rainmaker just a little bit further. It now goes into the bottom of the base where it's really hard to get to. The Dynamo goes down. They're trying to save it, but it is Rainmaker Pit, and that is how this map mode goes. It is over. Game 2 goes to Charles Jr., and they will be taking the set. All right, we are on Swiss round 4. 2 rounds left until the top cut, and we have the Wii U Warlords up against Stratosphere. One very old team and one pickup with some of the members of FT Win. One of the more hype sets we've been looking forward to in this tournament.
Yeah, but dude,
As we do see Bursty trying to farm up his bubbler on the Cherry H3. Moray zones being a little bit different than Splatoon 1 and 2. As Moray Tower zones are split. So there's one zone on each side. It is like Port being a much more defensive map mode here, or you have to be very aggressive in order to get the opposite side of the map. And Bursty right now is on defense for his zone, the team trying to get across to the other zone.
Yeah, T-Tech Luna.
The most fun being, of course, that this map mode is like the 99-100 map mode.
The map where it is very painful to start scoring. Bursty trying to get the cap on the zone here. Just getting contested, but finally gets taken here. I believe they do have an Octobrush on their comp, which is very good on this map for being able to crack into the enemy overlook, set up beacons, and just keep the QR jumps coming. A lot of bombs come out here. Bursty getting stuck, forced to jump out. does manage to get to mid safely. And we do see Hexen, I believe, is the Octobus trying to get to pick up the T-Tech. Does get help from a teammate in order to get that clean. And the E-Leader able to snipe here. Does have to put a lot of pressure. And we do see that Bursty is trying to maintain this area. Just trying to hold the zone. And Stratosphere, right now they are slowly losing points.
You forget how slow this like particular map mode feels until you're like sitting here watching Moray Tower splat zones in Splatoon 1.
Yeah, we do see someone trying to break away to the opponent's zone. Very smart play. But I think they fell off the stage, unfortunately. It happens sometimes, so...
Yeah, because there's nothing there. It's just the drop in this map.
Yeah, didn't quite work out. Bursty has that bubbler ready to maintain. He is the last player alive, though. Probably can use his bubbler to stall the zone. Gets a pick, can maybe hold this all the way. Secures the knockout, surprisingly. And Wii U Warlords will be getting the first game victory.
Mention Skipper was in the first game and it actually had survived Splatoon 2.
Here we go. We did see Stratosphere before the replay kind of do a little bit better on that opening before losing it. So let's see if they can convert that positive play into another map victory as we begin this game. Bursty once again will be climbing the wall, trying to play safe on the top of the map. And this time, we are not seeing that blaster drop down. Some adaptations have been made. But still, Wii U Warlords 3 down very early on, and Bursty trying to stay alive, trying to stall the Rainmaker. Does give a jump to the bucket, gets that bubbler. But the Rainmaker already getting to 41 will be a solid push. And the T-Tech somehow survives all this as well. Does eventually go down to Kyo.
I'll get there.
I'm just gonna reset.
Exen resetting the Rainmaker there, allowing it to go back to middle. Bursty opting to take the incredibly slow elevator.
Let's
that also is on this map. E-Tech gets a trade there, and the Rainmaker putting a good bit of pressure. Once again, they're going for this far right side of the map to push up on.
Alright, so who's going in first?
Oh, I forget, can you make that jump? Can you like jump diagonally across like the pit there?
Yeah,
like,
you
get
can.
over there?
Oh, the brush!
Nice.
Yes, you can make that jump. They could just play to stall it, honestly. This map is very good for it, so they could play to do that. They could. Bursty gets a kill. Pushes up to the Rainmaker. Stealth Jumper and Rainmaker trying to keep him away, pushing that bubble back. Only delays the inevitable. And the Rainmaker manages to trade with Kyo as Bursty and Brand go to pop it, trying to get it in. Bursty opting to take it incredibly safe on the top wall.
He's like flanking.
Looks for a potential jump, trying to figure out where to move that Rainmaker. The signs here do block the Rainmaker shot from pressuring the left side of the map. And most of the time the teams opt to go right. They're trying to break it away. The bomb, the Luna, not able to get the kill in time. And Bursty does manage to get the lead on this map. Going to be jumping right back in. And that is going to be a wipe and probably the game. That is the game, and Wii U Warlords will be taking it 2-0 over Stratosphere and getting the set win.
GG's. That's
See
what
that?
happens. It's
Yep.
just so snowbally. What do you do? Wow, I can't wait to play the first game of this set. I can't wait to see the first game. There has not been a first game before this one.
Definitely hasn't.
Man.
First comps will be the same here as before the disconnection replay. You do see the Wasabi coming out on the other side with that Ink Strike. And
Can Bursty not
Did
throw
they
the ball in the
DC?
water this time?
I know someone DC'd.
no.
Actually, it's probable someone fell off the map, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
they fell off the
playing. I
map,
think
okay.
someone unfortunately just... Yeah, someone missed the map. Happens sometimes. The opening on this stage, one of the sides does require a good bit of jump. Sometimes people just fall in the water. This is one of those times putting a very big advantage on the side of the Wii U Warlords. But the bubbler coming out to help maintain it. Kyo manages to secure a little bit before the E-Leader manages to get a kill. They have Strike Bubbler to push in here. There goes the Strike. Bursty going with his teammate to use the Bubbler, but unfortunately gets sniped straight into the ocean.
Oh,
And that will stuff that push there.
classic.
Invincibilities may be immune to damage, but they are absolutely not immune to knockback. And unfortunately, that was a crucial kill. Bursty is close to another bubbler, though, so they will have time to push back in. The points have gone low enough, which means the stage is changing. Water level rising. The Kraken the range blaster, rather to get the range blaster manages to get a kill, then pop that Kraken to stay alive.
I'm just trying to get the strike.
And with more ground to paint, they can probably get another bubbler really soon to start pushing in again.
Absolutely.
Still a little bit of time on the board, luckily, to work with, but it's not a lot.
Bursty making sure to save Brand there. The counter bubbler does come out second, though. They're going to have to stay alive from it. Manages to keep their life, but are in a very precarious situation here. Trying to find a way to push this H3 out, take the right side of the map. And Cherry, with that wall, is able to stall, is able to survive quite a lot. T-Tech in the corner.
Before that does help them out.
Wasabi does manage to go down, and finally, we see the side of the Wii U Warlords with full mid control. And there's the strike. They have the bubbler ready. Change to 3 people. Kill has to happen with these specials. They do get the kill. Kraken comes out from Kyo. Splattershot manages to find a kill on the Bursty before going down. Good pick from the Wasabi.
Very curious what they're going to do with that Kraken now that they're over there, though. Saw that flank. Luckily, the flank gets to escape. Bursty still chasing, though.
Oh, the Kraken. And the Splattershot jumping in manages to stuff them early, and the zone will be flipped back onto the side of Shamar. Probably, maybe, hopefully. They do get the zone here.
Well, that bomb almost accidentally securing a good kill for them there. The double strike in the corner here is not fun.
That's actually kind of a waste with the double strike. Not really finding anything. And Wii U Warlords now have an opportunity to push in. Waiting for the respawn, but that won't take too long in this game. But another player gets picked off. They're in desperate need of a kill. Their bubbler is going to run out first. Bursty surviving. 2 kills managed to happen. Wii U Warlords has a bit of time. They have to get in now.
They might be able to cap off this.
They have 3 players down, but they need the zone, and they weren't able to find it. Meaning Shamar will still end up coming out on top of game 1.
Can this be the W? Oh, God. Can this be the W that Wii U Warlords needs, though?
Hopefully it can be. Same comms coming out, of course. The double slosher, especially with that burst bomb paired on the vanilla one, can be especially dangerous, allowing them to combo, especially with damage up for those kills. But this map mode can play very quickly with the Rainmaker since it's not that much distance from the goal. We're going to have to see how this plays out.
T-Tech dead.
An early kill on the side of Bursty.
2 round. 1 HP round.
Base being taken. Bursty putting a good amount of chip damage, maintaining that mid control. Elects to grab the Rainmaker, probably good to just start moving it forward. 2 players go down. It is a 3v2 situation. Brand trying to find a kill. A well-placed Ink Strike will stall the Rainmaker a little bit. Bursty probably going to run for points, trying to get up this ramp. But unfortunately does not get all the way to get the most points. Just waiting for exactly the right opportunity. Has his bubbler ready. Is by 2 of his teammates. Will they be using it to push in? Not quite. Opting to play very patiently here. Someone does grab the Rainmaker. Tries to get some points. Doesn't quite find any. Bursty forced to use the bubbler. Slosher panic Ink Strikes. Does at least use it on the Rainmaker. But that pop might actually not have been a good thing for them. Ends up making it easy for Bursty to grab points. Definitely a huge misplay on the side of Jay. Trying to find a kill. Doesn't quite happen quite yet. They have that bubbler at the ready to try to push in here. Trying to find something.
Yeah, he's weak.
We do see Hexen going down. The direct will prevent the bubbler to come out if this Kraken can find a kill. Onto the 10 attack.
Definitely opens up a good opportunity. Only 2 alive on the side of Wheelie Warlords.
Yeah, definitely a huge situation from them. Bursty trying to farm up another bubbler like he had before. Does manage to get one fast. Cherry has light depletion, only losing 40% of that special upon death rather than the standard 50. Bubbler comes out, but they need to get that Rainmaker out of there. It is not in the situation they wanted to be in, and they are moving it up. Probably better to just drop it off somewhere, but not quite able to get over the wall. Getting it on the opponent's side of the map is what makes it take so long. Running it from top usually isn't too bad, but at least it's better than being by their spawn.
One's on our far top left, like the
Both teams have 4 players left.
More than happy to see 40 seconds.
Range Blaster pushing up on Bursty, getting him in a corner. He's trying to stay alive. Goes for the direct, doesn't hit it, is forced to use his Kraken. Someone smartly resets the Rainmaker grab, forcing the shield to be popped one more time, and Bursty not as close to his bubbler this time. Gonna have to figure something out, and yes, the Rainmaker from up top can reach all the way up there. So you do have to be careful about that. Oh, with 2 players going down.
Again. Very useful. And I think that's gonna be it, unless they can pop in time.
Yeah, that looks like that will be the game, and Wii U Warlords taking this 1-1, not going down just yet. This is Game 3, Tower Control, Mori Towers, Wii U Warlords versus Shamar. And we are about to hop right into this final game. We do see a double 10 attack range E-liter comp come out on the other side of things. A lot of QR on both teams. This map is essential for it. And I'm hoping that's a custom E-liter rather than the regular one because the beacons are going to be essential here. And we do know Wii U Warlords has them with that Octobrush. See them trying to retake
tiny
mid.
mid is. Oh my god, the tower floats over nothing.
Everything's tiny. Even the sides are tiny. I think Snipe is the only area that even looks moderately sized. Splatoon 1 is much more of a smaller map game. And that is a wipe on the side of Shamar. That is absolutely huge for Wii U Warlords. No checkpoint here, so this tower is going to enter its higher perch here. And you can set up wall on this tower fairly often. The key for TC here is to get control of the overlook to prevent people from shooting that tower. Bursty will use Bubbler to try to get a few more points. Also manages to force the Kraken.
That drop.
Oh, dodging the Kraken does stay alive.
Wow.
Kyo finding the kill on it, and Bursty will be maintaining mid. Ran finding a trade. The tower slowly coming back to mid. Bursty stopping it there in its tracks. Has that wall ready. Misses the bounce, unfortunately.
I bubble myself.
Does manage to get map control here.
And now we get to start watching the tower try to make its climb. We do see the bubbler come out, looks like,
Yep.
to keep them safe on there. Can they win this 1v1? Ayo!
That's it. The T-Tech managing to stealth jump in, though, to get the kill. And it looks like finally Wii U Warlords is being forced out of their side of the map. These beacons should be cleared up finally. And now we're going to see Shamar with an opportunity to push. Once again, they have a very aggressive double Inkzuka comp. So they have an opportunity to make things happen here. Bursty will be opting to keep the tower in their control range. Barely missing a kill. Forces the Kraken. It is a tiny area to dodge that thing, though, and it will find a kill. Bursty gets a pick on the T-Tech, playing very aggressively here. Does get killed by the E-liter, though.
An inevitability, honestly.
Yeah, it is something that it definitely can always happen in this game. And we do
E-liter has
see...
great ability to reach. There's the Zuka coming out, too.
Yeah, they do
Can't
go
forget
2
they
down,
have
though.
double Zuka.
3 down on the side of Shamar, and that push ultimately fell quite flat. Not really able to find anything quite yet.
Keeping him very safe. Getting to 29 almost? Nope, just the 30. Just the 30.
Gets a few more points on the board there, trying to maintain mid-control. Kyo jumping on to get even more points. We do see the lead at 22-20. It goes down even further. We might see a knockout on this game. Bursty cleaning through people. Touches the tower, but does get stopped by Jay.
Gonna give Shamar one more chance to actually have a shot at, like, getting this win. Can they get to 9 is the question?
They're going to need to take out Kyo if they want to let that happen. Kyo hiding, waiting for his opportunity right now. Does shoot at the tower, not able to find a kill. They do take him out, but they forget to touch the objective in the video game. So unfortunately, that will be the game to Wii Warlords.
Going in with beacons.
GG's taking the top spot in the seeds.
It's so hard to get Kraken though.
And that is the Swiss stage complete. Congratulations to the Wii U Warlords for getting the W there. And we'll be seeing you guys in the top 16 cut.